All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 26 stream here on Twitch. I'm next JGGen24, and if you can't tell by the title, yes, today I intend on starting my grind of the old school event. I realize that I don't have a lot of vintage players, but really, there's that I only need enough for 2,500 parallel XP, and I think I could do that. And I really need to get on this because I have less than 3 days to get this done. If I don't get this done in 3 days, goodbye to Gleyber Torres and goodbye to that deluxe vintage pack. I'm really not so much worried about the event rewind pack because I have all these cards already. So really these would just be sell now or quick sell or whatever. That's all they would be. But before we do get to that, though, I need to wrap up my progress in the Diamond Quest. Let me just go over here real quick. Yeah, so if you guys don't recall from yesterday, I had done, this is my set, I had done 2 attempts. The first attempt I didn't net either Freddie McGriff or Luis Castillo. But luckily in the second attempt, a little bit of a what do we call it? I wouldn't say hiccup, but more of there was a struggle. It took me quite a while to get Luis Castillo. And it was the 7-inning game, essentially, that caused it. But, hey, I was able to get Castillo, so now I'm ready to move on to McGriff. Hopefully I can win this and keep Castillo at the very least. If I also get McGriff as well, even better. But I hope to at least win this game so that I can get Luis Castillo. Excuse me. And hopefully this won't be as much of a nail biter as yesterday's game was. Because that one took a lot longer than I was hoping for. A lot longer. But it's all right because it built character, and like I said, we got Castillo out of it. So, but of course, that's all. It'll all be for naught if I can't beat Atlanta, and I should be able to because I beat them on Hall of Fame in the previous attempt. So if I was able to be that successful, then I should have no problem beating them on All-Star. But that is only a theory. Walking Lindor, what a mistake. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get thrown out. So the slide to the side was the only sure thing right there. Oh, by the way, it's Lou Gehrig Day or ALS Day. So, you know, if you got the vintage program done, you should have a supercharged Lou Gehrig in your collection. That should have been ball 4 right there. But that was ball 4. Because I slid to the side, that's probably the only reason that I even was safe there. No, that's gone. Actually, that's a home run. Why was everyone so hesitant on that? I knew that was a home run. Attaboy, Sammy Sosa. Yeah, sorry, spammer, but you're out of here. You know, it's my own fault. I allow people. I try to be as lenient as possible with what people post in my chat, and sometimes these spammers just take advantage. I gotta say, I don't know if Colt Emerson is working out for me. He really hasn't been that great. Alright, I guess I gotta allow the hit. It's Freddie Freeman. What am I gonna do? I also have no starting pitchers who are lefties. We say good ones. I mean, that's out of play, but I'll... Oh, wow! That wasn't out of play? How? I am shocked. Strike 3, sit down. Nice. Yep, bringing in Razel Iglesias. Michael Busch with the base hit. I'm not going to make him go any further than first. Too slow, and also he was going to get thrown out anyway. I think there's, just going back to ALS for a second, I think there's even a new Conquest map. They teased a new map. So if you guys want some new content, new Conquest map. So make sure you guys go check it out. I think they had a bat skin. I think that was the reward, which, not to complain, but that just seems kind of weak to me. But I understand because they can't give us a new Lou Gehrig card because he's already in the game. We have his vintage card. So just enjoy the packs, the stubs, and the XP from it, I guess. Guess that's really all you could do from that conquest map. Now, I'm not sure, but I thought last year, or at some point, maybe MLB The Show 24 had it. There was like a ALS or a Lou Gehrig Day program. I forget which game it was, but I thought there was a program in one of the games dedicated to today. You know what? It might have been MLB The Show 24. Because maybe I'm not, I don't think I'm remembering it from last year. It might have been MLB The Show 24. And that's where we got like this all-star Lou Gehrig card. But I'd have to go check out the map myself once, which I could do quickly before I get into the event program. No. Not a hit, but it is a run, so still a good at bat there. Hmm. Hmm. And Francisco Lindor's going to get a base hit. So we were getting that run in regardless. Whether Turkey Stearns grounded out to be able to drive him in or Francisco Lindor was going to get a base hit in order to drive in the run. It was happening one way or the other. I don't know why I'm tired. I literally woke up at 11 this morning. And by the way, yes, I did see the Mets game yesterday. It's rough, but if there's anything that the Mets can take away from that, is that they have to rely on more than the long ball to get them wins. It was nice to see Jared Young and Marcus Semien go deep, but you got to be able to come through and get base runners on base hit. You got to have base runners. If you don't have that, then you're not going to win any games. I don't care if you hit home run after home run after home run. Last night's game proved that if you don't come through with runners on base, you're not winning any games. So I sincerely hope, excuse me, I sincerely hope the Mets learn that lesson and really try to focus on getting base runners. It's fine to have players focus on power. That's fine, but you got to have people who are going to get on base too. Strike 3, sit down. Sammy Sosa with yet another home run. Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Whatever helps me win this game, I'm all for it. I just don't want to lose Luis Castillo. Oh, they're not going to show me the stats? That's too bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not hitting well with Emerson. Yeah, that's foul ball. I tried to hold up, but that's okay. We did get another run. Thanks to Sammy Sosa. Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. All right, only Freddie Freeman to go through. Hopefully only him. Got him. All right, let's find out if we also get Fred McGriff or if Luis Castillo is our only prize. And for those who are wondering, I will, if I don't get Fred McGriff, I will redo this Diamond Quest, but I'll focus solely on McGriff. We did not get him. All right, how unfortunate. But we did get Castillo, so at least we finished that up. Like I said, I'll replay this at a later time. These bronze packs suck. Ooh, Freddie Peralta. Well, that was a free 1,200 stubs right there. Wait, what DeGrom showdown are you talking about? What do you get out of it? Like a DeGrom card? All right, give me 95 DeGrom. Well, the way I see it, you should never say never. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I gotta do that real quick. Reset the game. Ah, I see. Oh, this is extreme. Ah. Oh, he got his 100th career win. Good for Jacob deGrom. Good for him. Okay. All right. Well, that's not something I'm going to try for right now. You know, for right now, I'd like to do the old school event here. So we need a bunch of vintage guys here. So Michael Conforto, Matt Carpenter, Josh Bell, very good. I mean, I'd rather have Lou Gehrig at DH. I I have not. I saw it, but I have not looked at the rewards for it yet. Gotta give me a minute here. What are his stats? If, you gotta give me a minute so that I could set up my team. Delgado, Beltran, ooh, Farrell. Well, of course I want Luis Arise. Are you kidding? The more the more vintage guys I have, the more XP that I can earn. Yeah, this works for me. And then pitcher-wise, we have Castillo, we have Robbie Ray, we have Jose Alvarado. All right, just hold on 1 second, because I'll look at his. Well, there is another way to look at it. There. Those are his stats. Pretty much green across the board, other than his sinker. Break. But that's fine. I'd say the lowest one is the strikeouts per nine against lefties. But other than that, everything else is great here, J-Tag. But good for him, honestly. Getting his 100th career win, good for him. Yes, I see that. Wow, people are willing to pay. This is repeatable too. Like, you could keep doing this and keep getting that card. Holy moly. But I gotta start on the old school then. Well, I guess maybe one day uh when I'm not I just played the Braves on Hall of Fame, or yesterday I played the Braves on Hall of Fame doing the Diamond Quest. Still didn't get still didn't get Fred McGriff, but at least I know I can win on Hall of Fame. Just one of those days when I have nothing else to do, I'll try it. But unfortunately today I have something to do. Yikes. Well, I was hoping for the strikeout there. That's going to be a hit, isn't it? No, it's not. Turkey Stearns gets on his hide horse and gets it. All right, a nice clean inning by Luis Castillo. I'll take it. Mm. Just underneath it. But hey, that was a tough battle. Let's go, let's go. Yes, sir! Base hit! Luis Ariz. No! Oh, thank goodness. Oh, good for you. Unfortunately for me, he grounded out. But it was a fielder's choice, so maybe Conforto can do something. He can get a base hit. That's what he can do. I chased that slurve. Ooh, Carpenter gave this one a good ride. Come on, get out, get out. Let's go! Home run! Matt Carpenter. Ah, darn it. All right. Well, good home run there by Carpenter, and now we've got a lead. Whether or not we hold on to that lead remains to be seen. Strike three, sit down. Sosa? Did he just hit a home run? No, warning track power. Dang, but good. That was a smack, for sure. There we go. Attaboy Salvador Perez. Now that's going to get caught. That center fielder is pretty quick. Got over there in a hurry, and that was right center field gap, too. And that is gone. So Ozzie Smith with the home run. Attaboy Ozzie. Ozzie, Ozzie, Ozzie. Oi, oi, oi. All right, well, I guess we can leave Alvarado in the game. Try to get a save with him. If need be, we can always throw in another pitcher.
Off the plate, ball one.
Strike three, sit down. All right, all right. Strike three, sit down. Attaboy Alvarado. Great win there. 2 home runs. Actually, 3, because... No, yeah, there were only 2. Carpenter had a 3-run homer, and then Ozzie had a 2-run homer. But hey, 5 hits. That's pretty good. Not to mention a lot of parallel XP with the Vintage Series guys. I know it's early, but I gotta reset that. Oh, look at that. Already got the first mission done. Hits. 2 extra base hits. Yeah, see? Told you. 1,500 parallel XP. Only need one more home run. Just gotta get to Gleyber Torres. That's it. Alright, now we'll go with Robbie Ray. Ooh, great minds think alike. Oh, this guy's got, or my opponent has all but one position that's Vintage Series. So clearly they're out for Vintage Series. Oops. Oof. Definitely going to get the parallel XP for that one. Jeez.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that's gone too. Wait a minute, they already have Vintage Series Gleyber Torres? So what else do they want from this event?
Ball one.
That's not a strike? Even ABS would have said that was a strike. Oh boy. Robbie Ray is just not cutting it for me.
That's a ball.
Oh sure, now you want to call the strike. Now. I mean, Robbie Ray has no confidence at this point. Thank goodness we're getting this final out, so I can take him out. Kind of a weak base hit, but I'll take it. How's it going? Well, I won my first game, so feeling pretty good about that. But unfortunately, this one I'm getting demolished. And I've only had one hit.
You're out.
But how you doing, TJ Place? Yeah, that's gone.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two. Ball, that's out.
Dang. I really thought that was going to be a strike. Strike three. Need those strikeouts.
Ball, that's inside.
Hmm. They're going to call that a strike as well? Come on.
Ball, inside. Aye.
Yeah. It figures. Have a game like I did in the last one, and now Now I'm struggling. But sometimes that's just how it works. You never know who you're going to go up against in the event. Clearly, my opponent has the event nailed down to a T, or is a very good online player.
Ball one. Ball two. Three.
Strike three, sit down. I'll take it.
Ball.
I tried.
Hey.
Not really sure what else I could do here. I mean, I guess I could take Gossage out. Try to put in someone, that has a lot more confidence. But I'm not really sure how it's going to amount to anything better than what's already happening, other than just getting one more out.
Inside. Ball one. Ball two. Ball. That's down. He's in there. He's safe.
Was there a stolen base thing with a stolen base challenge with the program? No, didn't go there? Come on, And that's gone. Let me guess. I left the changeup right over the middle. Yep. All right. I'm going to throw in Hoffman. We need to get someone else in there. Otherwise, this is going to go bad.
Oh, that pitch is out. Oh, that's it.
Wow. It's already gone bad. I mean, I have no shot at winning this. But at the very least, I could get a couple more hits and try to get some progress. I'll take it.
Inside ball. Yep, that ball went out. Nope, that's inside.
And that's going to be a double play to end the game, even with Ozzy's 99 speed. All right, GG's to my opponent. Clearly smoked me. Hold on. Am I going to advance to the pitcher selection screen? I guess not. So we'll try it again. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't twice in a row that maybe it was my fault. There we go. All right, we're gonna go with Clay Buchholz. Really? Come on. I don't think it's a me issue, all right? Because that time I was able to get to the pitcher selection screen, so it can't be a me issue. Hmm. Thank God. Finally get a game in. All right, best of luck to my opponent. See what we've got. Okay, well, that's why you can attempt it multiple times. You can always practice on Diamond Quest or even Conquest. Just keep practicing on Hall of Fame and, let's see what happens.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, then I don't know how you're going to get Jacob deGrom. And that's a milestone card that could be crucial for another collection, flashback collection. Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. Well,
Ball one.
I'm not one to back down from a challenge. At least not without trying it first. So, We'll see what happens when I get around to it.
Nope, that's a ball.
Dang it. Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. Oh, man. Caught too much of the plate. Oh, you can't sell them? Really? Wow. It says it's repeatable, so you can earn him. I thought you could earn him multiple times.
Ball, that pitch is out.
That is not a strike. Didn't even clip the zone. That's bull. Yeah, that's going to be caught. Of course it's going to be caught. Interesting. But yet you could still put a buy order in there or a sell now order in there. I saw sell now orders for him.
Ball.
No, but it's just weird that put you can put a sell now order up on the auction of up on the marketplace for a card that can't be sold. Maybe. Either that or they make it they take that no sell a non-sellable out. Because why would they make it repeatable if really you're only going to get it, you can only get it once, or you know what I mean? If you could get a card multiple times, why can't you sell that card? Wow. Okay.
Ball, that's out. Hey, that's a ball. Ball.
Suitor, do you possibly, I don't know, want to throw the pitch over the plate? You know, just thinking out loud here for a second. Oh, gee, Suitor getting tired. I wonder why, because he's throwing so many damn pitches. Strike three, sit down. That was a waste.
That's a ball. Ball, that pitch is
Just
foul.
goes to show you that I don't have bunting down to a science. Still.
That's ball strike.
Of course. Sinker right down the middle, and I foul it off. But at least Luis Ariz gets me another hit. Or another total base, rather. Kenley Jansen. All right. Why am I not surprised? All right, GG's to my opponent. Yeah, okay, definitely got the the XP. I mean, Lou Gehrig is the only one that I'm willing to keep in this lineup. But want to try and get guys that are going to get me that have some parallel XP, like Rod Carew here, or even actually Jackie Robinson. Ozzy, we could keep. We could keep Carpenter. That's fine. I want to keep Conforto in there. But I really want Miguel Cabrera. I just don't need vintage series anymore. All right, let's do this. Obviously, if I could have another game like I did in that first one, that would be perfect. But I'm not getting off to, or I'm not going to be playing at home. Said we're going to be on the road. And I'm going up against 95 overall Ubaldo Jimenez. So that's going to be fun.
That's a ball.
Oh, it's a World Series player. Oh boy. So I have my work really cut out for me. Got him. What a double play.
Ball in. That's ball two.
I'm probably going to regret doing this. Yep. Regret it. Not even my opponent's first. That's my opponent's first home run with Lou Gehrig.
Ball, that's outside.
Strike three, sit down. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think strikeouts even count towards this program. Come on, home run, stay fair.
No, that's a foul ball. Aye.
That was a strike. Come on. This is. Well, at least it's not a double play. Although maybe it might as well have been, considering that, well, considering that happened. So, or considering I didn't get anything out of it, so we'll go Franco.
Ball, that's in. Ball. Out. Hey. Ball. That's ball two. That's a ball.
Strike three, sit down. Okay, so my opponent's going to make me throw a lot of pitches with John Franco. I mean, I guess that's fine.
Aye.
Strike three, sit down. Through? Yes, sir. Base hit. I'll take it.
That's out.
I'll take that extra base hit, though.
Ball one. Aye.
Good strikeout. Give him that one. Yep, definitely went on. No? Good. Oh, so you can only sell it once. Ah. Let's go! Base hit by Jackie Robinson. And we're going to take the lead. Hey, people are already putting up 250,000 stubs worth of Jacob deGrom sellable cards. So people are willing to pay that much for a Jacob deGrom card. Who are we to deny them? Uh, what's up, Bubbles? How are ya? Not too bad. Not too bad. Just trying to win this event game here. Going up against a World Series player. Oh, 23. Really? It's gone down that much? Strike three, sit down.
Off the plate, ball one. Ball.
Strike three, sit down. Let's keep it going here. Could I actually win this? I can, and I will. All right, GG's to my opponent. What's up, Poopin? I'm doing all right. How are you? That was huge right there. Lou Gehrig is now at tier one, I should say, as is Conforto and Perez. Still need three more runs, and 7 extra base hits. Already got that. Still need a home run. Yeah, getting close to the total bases. Obviously, I'd like to get the Parallel XP, because that should get me to the Deluxe Vintage pack, but we'll see. Yep, there it is. That's your no-sell, exchange the no-sell Jacob deGrom card for a sellable one. Good sell. I still have that Carlos Santana card here. Still haven't decided whether or not I'm going to sell him. But that is always in my back pocket in case I ever want to sell it. Oops. Well, this is certainly a good place to pick up some extra base hits, maybe even some total bases.
Ball two. Inside ball three.
Ah, what the heck? Last night, you mean? No. Unfortunately, they got walked off by the Mariners. So not exactly a good way to kick off June. Well, they had a nice month of May, finishing 16-12. So, but unfortunately, June is going to be a rough month for them. They're not going up against any team this month that is under 500 right now. I mean, they've got the Braves coming up. They have the Phillies. They have. They're already playing against the Mariners, the Padres, the Cardinals. I mean, there's just a lot of opponents, a lot of good opponents this month. It's unfortunate, but this is the make or break month. If they can, if they can get back to 500 this month, then they'll be at least in good position to be able to compete. That's their best hope. I think Atlanta has. I think Atlanta is on cruise control, but that doesn't mean that something can happen. I think it's been proven, especially over the last 5 years, that any team can go on a run in the second half once the trade deadline comes and goes, and they could get in the playoffs, win the entire World Series. I mean, that's been proven. Can't stand Atlanta? Me neither.
Ball. That's out.
But right now, I can't really talk smack about the Braves because the Mets have just been terrible. They had a bad month of April, so can't really talk smack. Josh Bell with the home run. Let's go. Josh Bell. Another extra base hit. 4 more total bases. And that home run allowed me to complete the mission in the program. So that's pretty good. What? Better than the Phillies? How so? Certainly not record-wise. The Mets are, I think, they're bottom of the division. Phillies are in second in for the division.
Ball.
Are they? Because if they have a really bad month of June, they have to sell off. See, you can come back from a bad month of April or a bad month in general and still make the playoffs. But if you have 2 bad months in a season, I'm sorry to say, but your chances of making the playoffs are very, very slim. Not exactly what I would call the best position. Okay. So let's understand that 69 and 86, those 2 World Series that the Mets have, okay, is not going to be replicated again. Yes, the Mets were down. I think they were 17 games back of the Chicago Cubs that year, and then they went on that amazing run. But let's also remember that back then, only 4 teams made it to the playoffs, and then 2 made it to the. It's totally different now. Expanded playoffs, you can bounce back from a bad month. But if they have a bad month of June, and it looks like they very well could,
Ball that's outside.
then I really don't have much hope that they're going to make the playoffs.
Foul ball.
Ah, dang. That was a foul ball, huh? That stinks.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Turkey Stearns with yet another with the second home run of the game. So more total bases, yet another extra base hit and another run. Ooh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Hopefully your friend will be okay. Are you going to help him? I mean, you're a good friend if you do that.
That's a ball. Too high. Ball.
Oh, well, that's nice. But that's 2,500 stubs that you now have for doing the rewind. You know, you could put that's 5,000 stubs you can put towards another card if you want, another diamond card. Come on, Jackie, you can beat it. Oh, what, he lost it by half a step? I thought Jackie was supposed to be fast. Who's my favorite center fielder right now? Oh gosh, that is a good question. Let me see. Where's I did. Trying to think. I mean, the Turkey Stearns card. I'm still playing with that right now. So I like that card because it's got speed and it has power, and that's usually what I look for in any player if they have speed and power, or one of the two. But then they're just going to hit lower, and so they didn't go. That's what I was afraid of. Sorry about what? What are you sorry about? What, calling your friend? No, you should never be sorry. You were checking to make sure she was okay. That takes priority over my stream. Well, the most important person you can care about is yourself, Upin. So it's nice that you're concerned about everyone, but just remember that you should prioritize yourself. You know, just a little life advice. At the end of the day, you're living life for you, not for anyone else. That Jimmy Rollins card, that's going to be, again, you don't have to apologize for that. I'm just giving you some advice. There we go, an extra base hit. Thank you, Lou Gehrig. And not only that, yet another run. So I definitely have the runs mission done. Obviously, I'd like to win, but 3 extra base hits in this game with 2 home runs, a double. know, making good progress here. Oh man, the Dodgers are interested in Bobby Witt Jr. There's no, I can't see the Royals giving up on Bobby Witt Jr. I feel like that's the guy you build around. But I suppose if he's available for like okay, but I really don't think the Royals are going to give up on him, especially since that's a guy that they're likely not going to see again in the near future. And that's gone, so the game is over. All right, GG's to my opponent. Must have hung that breaking pitch. But the home run ball was going for my opponent. Yeah, I was just. I was talking about that yesterday. I'm not. I guess I am kind of shocked, but at the same time, um, I'm not really that surprised. If that makes sense. All right, we're very close to the total base. Well, the Rams are in win now, and I understand that. Matthew Stafford's career is coming to an end soon, so you want to get what you can out of him. And, you want to build a team that is going to be competitive. I mean, the Rams were one win away from the Super Bowl. They were only one win away. They could have, but in all likelihood, they wouldn't have done that because they're trying to build for the future. And I'm not sure if, Miles Garrett would have been a good fit for Aaron Glenn's defense, but they're trying to build for the future, and I don't think that includes trading away their picks for Miles Garrett. That being said, they really should think about maybe trading some of their picks because there's no guarantee that the Jets are going to end up with a good good prospect. Like let some other team take that risk. If they're willing to give you a player who can win for you, like why not do it? Plus, look at what some of the guys that they did develop, where they are now. Quentin Williams is with Dallas. Uh, Sauce Gardner is with Indianapolis. Well, they probably do. I mean, look, Gardner signed a long-term deal with the Jets. He probably thought he was going to remain a Jet, but the Jets had different ideas. Maybe some of them do believe it, but maybe the others, they just say it, just seem good and get over with the audience, but or not the audience, but the fans. But in reality, they just they want the money. Well, your Colts made an offer for him, and the Jets obviously felt like they could. That offer was enough for Gardner.
That's a ball. Ball inside. On the tag. He's out.
Got him. Got him. Well, he is here for 3 years, so that's nice to see. It's not a long term, but at least he's back for the foreseeable future. But the thing with me is that you can sign a long-term contract and still be dealt. Well, Geno Smith is what, 1 year, right? Or is it a couple years? I don't know. Yep, 1 year, $19.5 million. So
Ball one. Hey.
yeah, no, we were expecting that. That was announced in like March that AJ Brown was going to the Patriots. They just had to wait for when they had to wait until I think there was a deadline for June 1st or something like that. They had to wait.
Ball one.
Well, then obviously we could see there was going to be a problem, or the Eagles could see there was going to be a problem because you had Devontae Smith and Jalen Hurts likes to tuck and run sometimes, so Cope, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. How was your stream? What up, Dodger? Hey, Red Sox are my favorite American League team, so I'm good with that. Good. What were you doing? Were you got the new so it was a lot of offline grinding? Okay, cool. Did you try that new showdown for Jacob deGrom? Live Series Cattell or Vintage Cattell? Okay, cool. Vintage Cattell. Nice. Glad you all. Pretty cool you already have them. Oh, shoot. Right now I'm just grinding the old school event program where you could get Gleyber Torres. The only progress that I want to make is the um, getting to the vintage pack because I really don't need the rewind pack other than if I want to sell it. You're at P3 with Marte? Nice. Dang it. Slider caught too much of the plate. Ooh, gave that one a pretty good ride. Fortunately for me, not enough. Uh, because of that stupid mistake, I didn't know how many outs there were, and because of that, I paid.
Ball, that's low.
Strike three, sit down. All right, Sammy, you get a home run here. Walk it off. Stay fair, stay fair. Yes! Or get an extra base hit. That works too. That's going to be a lot of playing, or a lot of games played, Dodger.
Ball in. Ball two.
Okay. Just takes a lot to get someone super fractured. Come on, Ozzy. Base hit here. No. Wait, you don't have Marte yet? Wow. Okay. So somebody who has you're betting that you're gonna get Marte super factored, even though you don't have him, before somebody who not only has him, but also has him at P3. Yeah, I'm kind of glad you guys are not really betting here, because I I wouldn't take that bet. Wow, that's quite impressive. It's quite impressive, Cope. I I'm am I I'm not even sure where I'm at with the collection. I don't even think I'm at the first card in the collection. Actually, no, maybe I do have the first card, but it's the second card that I don't have. Yeah, no, I only earned Luis Castillo. I tried to get Fred McGriff, but the percentages were not in my favor. Or the percentage was, but it still didn't work out for me. Okay, at least we got one run.
No, he's out.
Attaboy Miggy. Oh, can he get there in time?
Safe.
What? But they... What? What kind of glitch is that? The umpire said he was safe. Was he safe or was he out? I guess he was out. Clearly the ump didn't see anything either. Almost halfway to this. So, and I'm about 10 away from this as well. Although 2 more extra base hits and I have that mission done. It's not going to get me Gleyber Torres, but it is going to get me close. Closer, I should say. Excuse me. There you go. Something to look forward to. I mean, I'm counting down till my vacation too at the end of June. But I still got to book the hotel rooms and I got to book the rental car. Got to make sure I have my passport and everything because I'm heading up to Toronto. So, gonna need that passport. And hopefully the Mets are still in it at that point.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's inside.
I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna get him, but still, wanted to take a chance. 7-paragraph essay? That doesn't seem so bad to me. In college, they require a lot more. 7 paragraphs is like 3 pages. I once had to write a 5-page essay for just my freshman year class. Writing composition. Strike 3, sit down. Some classes even require you to write 10 pages. Mm-hmm. And believe me, they don't count it based on how big the font is. It's got to be Times New Roman and font size 12. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Did I ever have a class like that? No, but I always did have to. I had like a word count limit for articles that I wrote for the school newspaper. So I had to limit myself there. But I've heard of that. You know, have it based on words, number of words, not just. Would you do like all the contractions like isn't, can't, won't? Would you just write them out? Cannot, is not, would not, just to make that word count? Citation, yes. If it wasn't too obvious. Oh, God.
Ball one.
And you know what the worst part about it is? When I went to college, I didn't really do too many essays. Strike 3, sit down. Like, not the way that I used to do them in high school and everything. So I always just like questioned why did I need to do this? What was the point of writing the essay? But I guess I just didn't have a major where I had to, do all that, because it was mainly based on reporting and writing up stories and quoting sources and everything.
No, he's safe.
Got him. Jay Jones, what's up? Welcome in the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. How are you today? You're in a cinema class? Hmm. Oh, you're from Cope's Ray. Oh, well, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate you still being here. So I take it that you enjoy MLB the show? Or you at least enjoy baseball gameplay? Oh, you play? Oh, nice. You play Diamond Dynasty, franchise, Road to the Show? What's your favorite game mode to play? Sammy Sosa with the home run. Let's go. Another extra base hit right there. That was a perfect no doubter.
Nope, that's a ball.
I gotcha. So you play mostly offline. That's generally what I do too. You know, I like to focus more on the programs and everything. Oh, Salvador Perez. Did he just get me another home run? He did! Let's go! Salvador Perez with the home run. Wow! What a turnaround.
Ball.
Safe. Let's go. Another base hit. So that's like, oh, and my opponent is out of here. And there we go. There's Gleyber Torres right there. So that's nice. I get to add that to my collection. Let's see. Got the extra base hits. I've got the total bases. So really, I just need either the wins or the parallel XP. Once I get one of these missions done, I'll have the deluxe vintage pack. And then that's it. I really don't need to do anything else. Oh, I was wrong. I'm not close to Cattell Marte. Haven't even gotten to Jock Peterson yet. So is there a particular offline mode you enjoy playing? Like, do you do Diamond Quest, Showdown, Conquest, mini seasons? No, I'm really not that good with zone hitting. I just do down Conquest and. Well, I understand. Zone hitting definitely takes a lot of practice. So I definitely understand. Took me a while before I even got used to it. But I'll tell you this. Having zone hitting gives you a lot more control over the balls or where the ball goes. You know, could I have gotten those home runs with Sammy Sosa or Salvador Perez with zone hitting? Maybe, but it would have been a lot tougher if I was using directional. So I've just been doing zone hitting ever since, I want to say, MLB The Show 19. Because I watched Kooks46 do it, and he gave some pretty good tips on it. So I was able to use it, and that's when I got a lot better. Oh, nice. Oh, well, that was nice of Cope to give you the game, a copy of the game. Very nice of him. Oh my gosh, my opponent has Ketel Marte superfractored. That is crazy. It's scary. Interesting. I guess I just like the outer zone because it gives me more, it allows me to see the ball better. Yeah, it's very small. Like, I think if you're someone who has been using zone hitting for years, then that would work for you. But if you are just using zone hitting, then you probably shouldn't do that. Probably more of what I use, which is outer zone, red or dots and yellow. So, well, that might explain why you're a better player than me, Dodger. Strike three, sit down. Yeah, that too. A lot of people also say that the smaller the screen, the better that they play. So I play on a large screen TV, but some people have said that their hitting was far better on a smaller screen. There we go. I'll take that base hit. I have my reservations about using Aroldis Chapman, but your favorite team is the Cardinals? Nice. Oh, wait. I'm a Mets fan, so... Oh, what a diving catch by Ozzie Smith there, the wizard. I'm still irked over what happened in 2006. That should have been the Mets year. But your Cardinals got it, so all Carlos Beltran had to do was swing. Just swing. He would have had, and who knows what could have happened. Maybe a base hit to tie the game, a home run. Well, no, a home run would have tied it. They were already up 7-3, I think, at that point. So it's just, it is what it is. But thank you for Keith Hernandez, though. Keith Hernandez coming to the Mets was crucial to them winning that 2000 or 1986 World Series. He's out by a country mile. I underestimated how much speed Salvador Perez had. Or I overestimated, rather. Unfortunately, my Mets are not doing too hot right now, so... Your Cardinals are in it. They're having a pretty good season. They just got to stay above 500. Honestly, I know a lot of people are talking about the Dodgers and the Braves right now, but I tell you what, don't sleep on that NL Central, those NL Central teams. They could be scary good. That's understandable, but I mean, they are winning. They, like I said, they have a record over 500 right now. But I get it. I thought I might stop watching baseball after Mike Piazza retired because he was my favorite all-time player, but being a Mets fan, I just couldn't resist. Even now, I can't resist. I should resist because this is not going to be a very good month for the Mets. Or this is going to be a tough month for the Mets. $15,000 parallel XP. Still going to take a bit of time, though. I would eventually like to get out to Busch Stadium, but if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it when as like a road trip. And I also want to see Kansas City too. I'm not surprised, Teoscar. I think they right now they have it in their heads that home runs are the only way they can win, and that might be true for home runs are obviously a great way to build momentum, but you have to get base runners too. If they don't get base runners, I don't care if you hit 4 or 5 home runs in a game. The opposing team could still score 5 or 6. And they don't even have to hit a home run to be able to win it. Yeah, I mean, they had a nice bounce back from getting swept by the Marlins by sweeping the Marlins at Citi Field. Got that crucial win against the Reds. That last game avoided the sweep. And they had a pretty good month of May, but now June is going to be their toughest month because they're not going to play a team that is under 500 currently. Not this month. But Sean Manaea has looked good, which is nice to see.
Inside, ball one.
You know, it's just... We'll see what happens. I guess that's the best way to put it. We will see what happens.
Ball inside.
But if they get too far behind, I'm sorry to say, but I'm giving up hope that they're making the playoffs. You can have one bad month and get back and bounce back, but 2, that's a lot harder to bounce back from.
Ball one. That's a ball.
I hope for the best, but I'm expecting the worst. What's going to be crucial is when we get Francisco Lindor back. He's already taken some fielding, which is nice to see, but he's going to have to go on a rehab assignment, which is going to take time. So, at best, end of June, beginning of July, we might see him. But that's going to be important for the Mets to get Francisco Lindor back. And hopefully he's not the Francisco Lindor from the beginning of the season. Because that Lindor was terrible. Strike 3, sit down. Josh Bell. Okay, at least it's an extra base hit. Triple, nice.
Nope, that's a ball.
Eey. The heck was that? Nice, Salvador Perez. RBI base hit. I'll take it. Ass whooping. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Just grinding out the event program. I already got Gleyber Torres, so now it's just a question of can I get the vintage pack? And once I get that, I really don't need anything else.
That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. Nice. Of course, getting wins would also really help too. If I could get wins. Only need 2 more, and I get that mission done. So it's either get the wins or get the parallel XP. Obviously, I could do both, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time grinding out a program if I only need one of the missions done, you know?
Timeout. That ball got him right there.
Let's see if there's anyone I can even sub in. Nope. So I'm going to have to stick with Matt Carpenter. Whoa, holy smokes. It's already 6 o'clock? Dang.
Ball in.
I wasn't even paying attention. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I guess this is going to be my final game then. So hopefully I can end this off on a win. Strike 3, sit down.
That's out.
Strike 3, sit down. All right, GG's to my opponent. Hey, that was a hard-fought game between us. And look at that, it was a combined no-hitter. Wow, I didn't even realize that. But hey, that big triple by Josh Bell, that was huge. Wow, Debringa getting Josh Gibson, that's pretty good. Let's see, one more win or just over 7,000 parallel XP left. 7,024 parallel XP to be exact. So We'll see which one happens first tomorrow, of course. Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. Give me 1 second here, guys. Hold on. I want to check something here before I officially do my my outro. Let's see. Let's see. Nah. Okay. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do a raid. We're gonna raid Devsky. Right now, he's only got 4 followers, so we're gonna go ahead and raid him. So big thank you to everyone who tuned in, even if it was only for a moment. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, this was great. A lot of progress was made. I got Gleyber Torres. So, you know, I'm gonna wrap this up tomorrow. Hopefully, either I get the win or I get the parallel XP. I appreciate you following, Jay Jones. Thank you so much for doing that. We'll go ahead and go show some love to Devsky. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.